Hey guys, welcome back again, and I wanted to do a movie review for you guys today. And you saw the unboxing of it yesterday. I uploaded it, and it's for Panda Plan, The Magical Tribe. And this one I was really looking forward to seeing. Quick background. I looked up at my local Walmart. Unfortunately, it wasn't on Blu-ray, so I had to order it off of Amazon, and so that's what I did. And this is a sequel to the Panda Plan that came out a couple years ago, which I reviewed that. So if you guys want to check out the review for that and want to know my thoughts on it, feel free to do so. And this one is directed by a new director, not the same director that did the first one, but it is directed by Derek Huey, I think that's how you pronounce his name. And it's basically about Jackie and the panda hoo hoo. Basically, they wander into this jungle, and what happens is that they run into this tribe of people, and Hoo Hoo gets mistaken as a mythical creature, and they kidnap Hoo Hoo and Jackie, and they think that Hoo Hoo has chosen Jackie as the messenger, and also the tribe also believes that Hoo Hoo is a mythical creature that will help, stop uh, prophecy from happening. And what happens is that Jackie basically tries to figure out what's going on and basically uncover uh, the secrets of this magical land that the tribe lives on, and basically, tries to help the tribe to basically stop this prophecy that's going to be happening, and eventually, he wants to leave with Hoo Hoo in one piece, and that's the basic premise of the movie. And I will say that I had high hopes for this one. When I heard about it first, I was excited, and I have to say that this is a pretty good sequel. But I will say it's not as good as the first one. I feel like the first one was had like a lot more going for it. Like, not saying this movie's bad or anything, because this is not a bad movie in any way, shape, or form. I just think that the first one is much better. But I did have some fun. I did have some fun with this one though, for sure. And here's the side and the back, if you're wanting to know what that looks like. Um, yeah, unfortunately, there's not many extras for this, or even the first one for that matter. Doesn't really have shit for features either. It's just trailers and English dub, which is not Jackie Chan's voice, by the way. I didn't even watch it in English, but I know that he doesn't typically do the English dub in a lot of his newer stuff, or any of his older films, for that matter. But because he's a busy man, so it's what it is with that. But yeah, it's a pretty decent release. Well Go USA Entertainment released this, and I know I reviewed Unexpected Family. I think Unexpected Family is better than this movie, but I still think it's a pretty good sequel. And this one also has low ratings, like the first one did on IMDb. I don't think it deserves all the hate that it gets. I understand if some people like the first one and they didn't really like this one very much. I can understand why, but I still enjoy the movie, and I like it for what it is because it's Jackie. I like everything that Jackie's in. It's mainly because of him. I would say that it's a movie that I do like, but it's not one that I'm going to be frequently revisiting from time to time, if that makes sense. But I am happy that I have it in my collection because I'm a collector of Jackie films, so I can't complain there. And the CGI for Hoo Hoo looks pretty good. I know some people, are gonna be bitching like, why does it have to be a CG panda, blah blah blah. But it's easier said than done, to have a real panda. I mean, come on. So of course it's gonna be CG because you have to train the animal, all kinds of shit. So it's just more simple that way to just do it, like the cheaper way to do it. And and they pulled it off again for this one. And I think it's cool that Jackie's playing himself like he did in the first movie, and you don't really get that at all, for that matter. So that's pretty cool that he's like just an international movie star that he is. And I think that the tribe was pretty cool. They were pretty funny, very weird and goofy. There's like a lot of weird rules that like you can't be. Like you can't be affectionate, like you can't, be hugging people, you can't be saying I love you, you can't be, you know, expressing like feelings about like your mom or your son or whatever. I thought that was kind of interesting, and even Jackie in this movie, like, is kind of like, what the hell, like, what's going on here? Like, it's fine, like, it's fine in the outside world. How come it's not here? So I thought that was a pretty funny part of the movie, and I like Jackie's reaction to it too. And the scenery, I think the scenery is very good. A lot of it is obviously green screen, and I know a lot of people are going to be bitching about that when they watch this, but god damn it, just watch the movie, enjoy it for what it is, and especially like the waterfalls and the mountains and everything, like the jungle. I think it all looked really, really cool, to be honest with you. And I know like a lot of people are gonna be like, well, this isn't what Jackie Chan fans want. We don't want to see a bunch of green screen, CGI, stuff going on, blah blah blah. But you guys gotta, you know, cut Jackie some slack because he's up there in age and he's not gonna be able to be doing all the shit that he used to do back in the 80s, 90s, 70s even. So you guys gotta cool it with that. But you know, I understand like some people might be skeptical, going into his newer films if you grew up with the 70s, 80s, 90s Jackie films, and a lot of that stuff I grew up with, and his films from like the early 2000s as well. But I'm such a true fan that I respect him for slowing down and taking things slow and realizing that he can't do certain things. And I think that the film is it goes at a good pace. It's only like an hour and 40 minutes long, so it's really not that bad time wise. And I feel like it doesn't drag at all. It goes by pretty quickly. And I think that Hoo Hoo is pretty cute, and the chemistry with Jackie and Hoo Hoo is very nice. And there's also some nice action sequences in this. Not as much as the first film, and like the first film had a lot more better fight scenes than this one did. But this film did have some good fight scenes. Like, I'm not saying that the fight scenes were bad. It's just a step back from the first film, I feel like. And, I think that the film was very well made, well written, and Jackie, he's being Jackie. He's the star that we all know and love. So I mean, you can't go wrong there. And I would say that I was pleased with this movie, but I would say that it's definitely not as good as the first one. but I recommend giving it a watch. Pick it up on Blu-ray, DVD, rent it even. Um, you might find this at Walmart. It's at my Walmart, only on DVD though. So if your local Walmart has it on DVD or Blu-ray, I recommend picking it up or give it a rental on Redbox or wherever you can, rent it on. I recommend giving it a watch. Even if you don't like the film, I recommend just seeing it once, because of Jackie alone. If you like the first one and you want to see the second one, I recommend it. I mean, like, you might be a little disappointed. Yeah, I wouldn't say I was disappointed. I just, I feel like I wanted some more, action sequences in this. But it's very, very funny, though. And the fight scenes are good when they do happen. It's more focused on, like, the story on, like, the mysterious island that Jackie and are on. And, there's, a lot of cool scenes in here. And the Blu-ray picture quality looks pretty good on Blu-ray, I'd say, and it doesn't have that weird, extra space for like an extra disc in here. So that was nice of Well Go USA. I guess they must have got complaints up the ass for it. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but I appreciate Well Go USA Entertainment for not doing that, because that was weird to do that for the first Panda Plan and A Legend, which I don't know what the deal was with that. I guess maybe that they thought, well, we're going to release it, but we're going to also, put something in it, like to make the fans, spend more money and give us more money or something like that. That's the only thing I could figure, but that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, who knows. Yeah, and also I feel like these movies should have gotten, like, behind the scenes, like, featurettes, stuff like that. I feel like with these sort of movies, how Well Go USA, like, are just like, yeah, like, well, we're just gonna piss it out, just, just to make money off fans or whatever. Which I do get, but, like, I feel like you should put at least, special features other than just the trailers and the English dub. And, I mean, at least have, like, behind the scenes or something, or have an interview with Jackie or something, and not just have it, plain Jane, and it is Region A, and it says the film is not rated. Like, this, on a level, for those wondering, it's like a PG-13 sort of level, so it's pretty friendly. The first one had, like, a little bit more, when it comes to, like, the bad language. Like, there is some mild language in here, but, there was an F word in the first one, and I think that one is, like, more on, like, I think it's, like a, I want to say PG-13 level as well, but maybe close to an R because of the F-bomb, I'm not sure. But I'd say this is probably maybe like a little bit more friendlier compared to the first one, I think, and that's probably why I like the first one more. But this is not a bad sequel at all. I recommend giving it a watch, just for Jackie if you're a fan of his. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I did order The Shadow's Edge on 4K Blu-ray from Cine Asia, so that has yet to come in the mail. When that comes in the mail, I'll do a unboxing video for you guys, and then when I watch it, I'll do a review on it afterwards. So I look forward to seeing that, so stay tuned for that one. Thank you guys so much for watching, for tuning in, and I appreciate the subscribing and the comments, all that good stuff. So stay tuned for more content coming out soon, and as always, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.